malfunction. System malfunctioning. Serious trauma. An agent needs assistance. Rogue Stinger Hive detected. Rogue Seeker Mine detected. Allies are acquiring the boost. Rogue Explosive Seeker Mine. Agent down. An agent needs assistance. Rogue Seeker Mine detected.
What's up agents, Patrick Wolf here. Welcome to another Division 2 build video. Today's build video, I know I've been taking a while. It's taken me a while to put this video out. This is my best build in TU9. This is the build I've been using for the last week. If you guys come to my live streams on Twitch and YouTube, you will know that I've been using this for the last few days, showcasing it to you guys live. I have had such huge success with this build that I just wanted to post it for you guys now. The gameplay you saw, this build will allow you to out DPS and survive face tanking any kind of versatile build with SMG. You will not lose a fight to a versatile SMG player. I've tested this with all my friends countless times. You will out DPS them. You will have more utility, more survivability due to incoming repairs, hazard protection. You'll be proccing them on fire. It's just the ultimate build for me personally. So remember, all my build videos are, my idea, my opinion. You guys must utilize the build as a template and just change it up to give it, use it as a template and change it up to fit your playstyle. So remember guys, if you want to see more gameplay of this build, I have been streaming it for the last few days. I've shown plenty of gameplay. Make sure to stop by, follow me on Twitch. The link will be in the description, and on YouTube I will be streaming it all this weekend, and you will see as much gameplay as you want. This is my main build now. I just love it. So let's get into it quickly and have a look and see how this is going to work. Most important thing to know is that firewall specialization. People always rave about this armor kit. Now, this is not the best armor kit in the game. Let me explain. So if you have got 0% incoming repairs, the gunner specialization armor kit is better than this, especially in a PvP fight, because this is going to be a PvP orientated build. You can take this over to PvE. It's up to you guys. But this armor kit is great because we do stack incoming repairs in this build. We're going to have everything. This is a combination of survivability, armor, DPS, damage, incoming repairs, hazard protection, crit chance, everything. This build has everything you guys could want. Make sure everything should be active in the firewall specialization. This armor kit will work well now because we do have incoming repairs. So 20% burn duration. We're going to be utilizing the Pyromaniac, so we need to have burn duration. More burn duration means more chance to get damage on the enemy. Also, this shield, if you guys have any blues or yellows in your build, you need to utilize this because blues transfer into skill tiers. I think my shield is tier 5 and I've only got 1 yellow. So make sure to utilize this. That's why everybody's using a shield, because you would be silly not to. And we get extra damage to players because this gives us damage to enemies in front of us, and it gives our teammates damage to enemies when they're standing behind us to enemies in front of our shield. So we're going to be utilizing a lot of elements in this game to proc the burn, which will give us the status effects, which will activate Wicked, which I will be showcasing just now, or explaining just now. So whenever your armor gets broken, Unbreakable will proc, in a big way, and this will actually burn the enemies, which will proc Wicked again. So there's going to be many ways to proc it, but I'll explain that just now. Make sure everything is active, it's very important. Assault rifles, like I said, if you guys want to follow me with this build, you need to use assault rifles because the Pyromaniac is just too strong with this. It's up to you though, you can use whatever you want. Like I said, these builds are templates, utilize them and, you know, change it up to your own, to fit your own playstyle. So make sure everything is active here, guys. Activate it, and then we're going to explain, well, I'm going to explain to you guys exactly how this build works. So I've been doing a lot of testing in the last week with you guys live on stream. We've been doing various face tanks with versatile builds, true patriot builds, and I have not lost a fight with any one of these builds. This build will out survive and out DPS any versatile, any true patriot build 1-to-1. You will not lose fights because the utility is too good. The talents we have stacked, the damage we have stacked is huge. It's more than versatile, and we get a lot of incoming repairs. We can get off burn, bleed, and foam, the riot foam, very quickly because of our high hazard protection. So let's go over this quickly. Why have I named it the Pyro DPS build? Because the DPS we can output is huge. The reason being, I'm going to showcase it now. So we've got 1.4 million armor. Now I would consider that pretty tanky. Now the reason why I've done that is because we don't need a lot of reds. The current meta in the game, you need to be decently tanky because the time to kill is so quick. So we're going to be getting huge amounts of damage from this build. The Pyromaniac, which will be giving us 25% weapon damage, right? So 25% weapon damage plus Wicked, which will be up all the time, and you don't have to swap to any gun to get this damage. So 25% plus 18. That's going to be 43% weapon damage. 43% weapon damage you're going to have almost all the time. Why is that? Because your holster every 35 seconds is going to proc Wicked. The Disruptor Pulse is going to proc Wicked when it kills enemies' skills. So whenever it's on cooldown, you just disrupt something, or every third enemy you shoot with the Pyromaniac, you will be proccing it. So that is why I've used this combination. The synergy is just best. It is the best synergy I've used so far if you want everything all round. Now you can use the Eagle Bearer, but I would not recommend it because otherwise you'll be losing out on 25% damage. So let's go over all the individual pieces. I'm sure you guys can understand what I mean. Like you saw from the gameplay, you know, when you get riot foamed, you can get out of the riot foam because we have a lot of hazard protection in this build. So I've tried to give it a good balance. If you guys don't want to use the fire holster, you don't have to use it. I know a lot of people don't like it, including myself, but everyone's been using it, so I don't really care. You guys can use it if you want. If you don't want to use it, I would rather have a Seska holster, which means we will be getting that to the 10% hazard protection. That's what I would use in its place. So it's up to you guys. You can change it if you want, but it allows you to proc Wicked without even worrying about it. It's always going to proc it, and it's just crazy strong because we have got quite a decent amount of status effects, and the burn duration is pretty good because the holster rolls with status effects and hazard protection, which helps this build. Alright, let's go over each individual piece. Pyromaniac, you guys don't know, best gun, my favorite gun. Definitely utilize it, it's very strong. Damage to armor, that's what I would roll in it. Now when you're modding this weapon, make sure to put crit chance, crit chance, crit chance. That's what we want, all crit chance. Then get this juicy sturdy extended 556 mag, which gives us 20%, plus 20 rounds, which is very, very important. Then secondary, I recommend using White Death. As you guys know, I like hitting those juicy headshots, so just put that on there. With Ranger, I would recommend it. The Liberty is very good. Now you can use it either way. We're going to be utilizing a shield. Now you could use the big bulwark shield, bulwark or whatever it's called, and you can use the Liberty, which means you can like 2 to 3 shot people with this pistol. So you can either use the big shield and have a very tanky shield after you, like if you need it, especially if you're playing solo. So that's why I have it there. It does big damage as well. So it depends how you want to play. The mask, I know I've got great rolls on these because of this build I've been trying to min-max for a while. Jarl gear you can only get in the dark zone. The reason why we use this is because of the 10% hazard protection. Nice, the one piece is beautiful. Max hazard, you guys want to stack hazard protection and crit chance on this build with armor. So max armor, max hazard, max crit chance. All your red mod slots, crit chance. All your blue mod slots, incoming repairs. Don't forget that. 511, the 3 pieces, probably one of the best gear sets in this game right now for PvP. Armor, hazard protection, that's really what's important. Crit chance would have been perfect. Then I would have obtained max crit chance on this build. So you guys will actually be able to get 60. I think I only have 50%, which is still fine. Unbreakable. incoming repairs stacks with unbreakable, it will allow it to proc even more. I think normal unbreakable only gives you like 50% armor back in the dark zone, 40 to 50%, but we will be getting about 80% back now because of incoming repairs, 80-90%. So it's really, really good. So make sure you guys utilize 511 because we do stack incoming repairs. You need that blue mod slot. The reason why I've got a red one there is because my crit chance was a bit low because I couldn't get it on my chest or backpack. The holster, Imperial Dynasty, Stranded Tanker. Go and farm that mission and you guys should. It is difficult to get, but once you kill Vivian Conley, hopefully you can get it. It's plaguing the DZ a bit now, but this is the best way to utilize it. You're not focusing on just putting people on fire because, to be honest guys, everyone's using firewall specialization, and you actually, every time your armor gets broken or you break someone's armor, you'll find yourself on fire a lot, but this build mitigates that because of our hazard protection. So moving on, backpack. Now, I cannot stress this enough, guys. 43% weapon damage from Wicked, and it will always be active. It's always active. Hazard protection, crit chance would be perfect. I want to try and min-max this build, get a better backpack. It's hard. I've rolled armor. You don't have to. You can even have a bit more damage. It's completely up to you guys, but I don't even need it. I don't feel I do. So Wicked, like I said before, I've explained it. This is very strong. It lasts for 20 seconds as well. You don't have to swap your weapons also. So make sure you guys utilize this. Backpack, then the gloves. I've got maxed out chest gloves. Crit chance, because my crit chance is low. Now, you could go for different pieces if you guys would like to, but I wanted to get that nice 10% crit chance. It really does help. I've rolled crit damage over there. I could have rolled hazard protection, but 75%, in my opinion, is a juicy amount of hazard. I would not get 90 plus hazard protection. Guys, when you get burnt or you get put on the bleed, it's the skill damage that gets you, not the status effect. The status effect is just a little, it's like a mosquito truss. You just slap that thing and it's dead. After like a split second, you get the foam off, you get the burn off very quickly, so you can continue fighting and be able to ADS people, especially when you're on fire. So it's really, really good right now to focus on a little bit of hazard, like between 60 and 75%. So that's why I've rolled it there. On the knee pads, 511, maxed out everything. Hazard, crit chance, armor. Very, very nice. It's just a nice three-piece. Hazard, incoming repairs, and health. So with the pulse now, this pulse will proc Wicked. It also procs clutch, if you guys are wondering. When you destroy someone's skill, you get clutch. Now, because we've got the fire holster, we get some extra radius and effect range. When you're modding it, just put your best mods on. It doesn't really matter what you use. With the shield, you want to go for health and active regen. Remember, guys, the firewall specialization has a special 8% active regen mod. Health is probably better, but I don't think I've got a better one there. You could probably put health. It doesn't matter. It depends how you want to play. In PvE, I'd put active regen, but in PvP, it'll get blitzed pretty quick. So you want to. It's just to give you a second chance. So that's going to be that for the skills. Let's go over the stats. So 50% crit chance. Like I said, if I had crit chance in my backpack or my chest piece, I'd be pretty much there with max. So it's easy to obtain max crit chance, which is pretty strong, to be honest, considering how tanky we are. Defensively, I'm going to go. I'll scroll through this if you guys want to pause the video. It's just, the problem is the weapon damage, it's not considering an additional 43%, so it's not accurate. When we go to the defensive stats, this is where this build shines. 76% hazard protection, depending on your watch level, it could be higher. Incoming repairs, 51%, so we're getting 50% better healing from our teammates and from Unbreakable with the armor kit as well. So it's very strong right now. Incoming repairs is nice. I didn't overdo it this time. 76% hazard protection. We're going to be getting off of the bleed, burn, foam, disrupt so quick. So you'll be able to pull your shield out, continue fighting. It's just nice. So that's going to be it for this build video. I hope you guys understand what I mean, how it works. Like I said before, if you have any questions, I will be using this all weekend. Come follow me on Twitch, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come and have a look, come stop by, ask me questions, watch me demonstrate it to you guys against other builds. I've been doing it for the last 3 days, so you should already have seen so much gameplay from me playing this game already on my streams. If you haven't, please stop by. I do appreciate you guys' support lately. It's an amazing build. I really, really love it. It's great. I recommend any players who want a solid build, all-round build, to use this. It's my favorite build so far. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll be seeing everybody in the next video. Peace out, agents.